How you doing, Malik?
Oh man, you got that Jersey accent. Let me try mine.
Okay. I mean, I'm already kind of afraid because as talented as you are,
I'm not.
You have a lot of talents. You're a comedian, extraordinaire actor, model. I mean, you could do it all. But I will say, a major chink in the armor. The Hercules. What is the hair of Hercules? The accents are wild.
Let me drink some water.
Let's warm you up.
Okay.
Let's warm you up. Let's do an English accent.
I don't want to do an English accent.
Yeah, see, that's just a guy who's 5'2". That's not an English accent. That's just Kevin Hart. Okay.
What do you mean, Evan?
Yeah, okay. All right, let's do
Tyson.
How you doing, man? Hey, brother, how you doing?
How you doing?
Okay. Yeah, you're back now. I'm not bad with the Mike Tyson. Okay, so then we warmed you up.
Okay, ready?
In New Jersey, Italian. Go for it.
I'm in channel Frank.
Okay.
Why are you calling me? Oh, let me do it again.
Hey, do more. I mean, that was a bit of a...
You know what? I don't have that Jim Tan Laundry accent yet.
Well, I mean, what accents do you have? Okay, let's start this. Let's start with what can you do?
All right, I can do a real Southern accent.
Okay, because you're from the South.
I'm from the South.
So you better be able to do this.
I can do that.
Let's hear it.
Okay. What do you want? Like what kind of guy?
You tell me. I'm saying give me your just go to. Like what's your I could do that any day.
All right. What y'all boys doing around here?
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good, right?
Pretty good, yeah.
Y'all getting gas? Because you got gas.
Okay,
yeah,
that's pretty good.
Shaky.
All right, a little shaky. Even
okay.
Now hit that jersey again.
What do you mean, man?
Yeah, okay. Now you just went back to your Kevin Hart. Tyson. I think the Kevin Hart is just your automatic
jersey.
Hey, man. All right.
Just a high voice. I think you know what it is? I need to tan a little bit more.
I think so.
I just got out here.
You're not dark enough.
I just got out here.
Yeah, you just got out here.
Come on, man.
So you're way too light.
Thank you. Give me some time.
You're way too light.
Give me some time.
Okay, so we got the Italians.
Yeah.
And I will say, just right off the bat, first of all, we're doing episodes 1 through 3 right now. Right off the bat, completely different animals.
Yeah.
Salt Lake City was like the calm, composed, with a couple crazies, but everyone was like trying to be cool.
Yeah.
Not the Jersey Italians.
Well, we're in the families now.
The Jersey Italians come out with the baseball bats ripping. Now, let me start with this.
Go ahead.
I've never seen a single episode.
Me neither.
Coming up to this.
Me neither.
So we're season 11.
Yeah.
Raw dogging it.
Well, thank God our queens.
Your queen specifically.
Yes, seen
it all.
She guided me, and she already prepped. Literally, she sat me down before I even started on this season, and she was like, "These women, your listeners, your viewers, they've been watching all the way, right? I'm not about to have you go in there like completely open-minded. We already got size. This is who we roll with from previous seasons." I was like, God damn. So she gave me the description.
Okay, so you got a bit of coaching.
Yes, I got coaching. Did you? Or
no, zero coaching.
Cool.
So here's what I'm going to say to you.
Go ahead.
I'm going to admit this right off the bat. Okay. I know zero about these ladies. I've just seen random pictures of them. I know nothing. So I'm coming in just like not knowing a thing, judging right off the bat. That's my take. Yeah. Maybe got a little more coaching than I do. But I'm coming in completely unknowledgeable about the whole thing. So maybe it's like a fresh perspective on just like, I don't have the history. Everyone else got the history. So I'm just coming in like walking in the house.
Yeah.
I'm like the random boyfriend you invited to the family. Everyone's already married.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, so who are you all? And they're like, we've been family for our whole life.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Hey, listen, just because I had a great coach doesn't mean I'm a great player. That's
true.
You know what I mean? I didn't listen. I got my own opinions. Okay.
How hard you worked is up to you.
Thank you.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So we're both coming in pretty raw.
We're done.
That's our angle. So I think we should just jump in. So do you want to jump in to analyze the ladies, or do you want to just jump into kind of the episodes and roll through a little bit?
Well, I want to talk about the episodes.
Okay, all right.
Because these women, our viewers, they already episoded up.
They know the people.
Okay,
so it's a little pointless. So we'll analyze them as we go.
Exactly.
Okay, perfect.
So my first perspective is like, boom, the first person I see is Jennifer. Right, I see it's opening scenes like Teresa. They'd had the flashback of Teresa and Jackie. Right.
Yes.
I was like, nah, I don't care about that. Okay. Who caught my eye was Jennifer. It was
personality,
like the personality, the fun girl. I was like, oh my God, and she got a little beef going on with Melissa. So I love that. So that's caught my eye.
Okay.
So off the gate, I'm like, I'm Team Jennifer.
Got it.
And it's a good thing because my queen was. Now we open the scene and we hit Teresa, right?
Yeah.
Teresa is from the family, and if you don't know about Teresa, her husband got deported, got arrested. She went to jail for her
I
husband.
did hear about this.
Yes.
By the way, your queen was over at my house earlier, hanging out with my queen.
Yeah.
And she gave me a little bit of caught me up on a couple of random things. So I do know about what you're about to talk about.
Okay, well, yeah. Well, so I don't need to say it.
No, say it, please.
Oh, okay. So, and she went to jail.
Yes.
Then they split up. Now Teresa is raising the kids. Now, not only did they split up, this dude is overseas. He's not even
deported.
He's not even in the States right now.
Right.
So it's Teresa and her little, well, I shouldn't say little, her daughters already in this house that she's trying to sell.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, I like Teresa. I've been open-minded. But the first scene is she accused Jackie, right? Her husband is cheating on her when he goes to the gym.
By the way.
Evan.
Don't disrespect my name with cheating allegations.
Now, here's the thing. Two things about...
Not a lot of Evans out there. Can we say that?
They're all good looking, the ones I met.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, and I know one thing. They're faithful. Okay? So you can't, off the gate, you can't accuse that.
So I've had a very different experience with Evans. Every time I see an Evan on a show, he's like the ugly guy or the lame guy or the guy no one likes. And I'm just like, what's the deal with the Evans getting a better rap? So I appreciate you repping me, showing me love.
I didn't know.
So
I didn't know those Evans.
It's nice to know that there's some good Evans out there.
I didn't know. I didn't know it was bad Evans. Okay. But
there's a mix.
But I see you, I call you as Ev. Ev. Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
It's different.
You change it, you separate me from
exactly. Because just in case there are bad ones, I'm like, oh, this Ev.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I'm not about to throw my man in the clique.
Right.
All right?
I appreciate it.
So boom. So yeah.
So she comes out so Teresa
Yeah.
Coming at Jackie's Evan.
Yes.
At the party she was invited to, that she came late to.
Yeah.
Already just.
But then that's the starting scene.
That's the starting scene.
They take us back to what's going on.
Right.
Right?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, they start the episode with the fight.
Yeah.
And then they kind of back it up like a documentary.
Correct.
And then we're at the party.
We're at the party now. All right. So what do you want to start? Okay.
I want to start with the no blow jobs.
What?
Okay. Because this is all I heard. Because here's the problem with me. Here's the thing. Okay?
I can tell you ain't give a damn about this episode.
Drama. Sure, there's issues. Let's talk about the no blow jobs, okay? Here's my thing. When it comes to sex, whenever someone says,
especially Evan,
especially my dude Evan, I'm holding my Evan's hand right now.
Go ahead.
I feel you. I'm so sorry that you're going through what you're going through.
Yeah.
I wish you the best. Okay. Yeah. Even on the poor man's birthday. It's one thing to even in your own private home say, babe, I really don't like doing that.
On national TV.
But to say it at the party is some sort of joke.
Yeah. Oh, just kidding.
You remember but then being serious about it? Like it's like, I don't do blowjob, or he's gonna get a blowjob tonight. Just kidding, I don't do blowjob.
Did you see the happiness and the joy?
He was like, now what?
What? Ew. And when she said, just kidding, I saw the deflation go from that man.
He was about to go to the gym.
I don't want to allege anything.
He was saying, I'm about to go work out for the second time today. 24-hour fitness is open 24 hours, okay?
I need to work off this aggression. My legs, it's leg day. Yeah.
All joking aside. So we got the party, looks cool. Everyone's having a good time. It's Evan's birthday. Evan looks like a baller, like good-looking guy. Everyone talks about how he's a cool guy. Everyone likes him. All the ladies are like kind of talk about how he's a good-looking guy. He's cool. So he's got a good reputation other than whatever. So then Teresa shows up.
Yeah, late. Yeah, later than Jennifer.
And
she shows up with a real estate agent, by the way.
Not a date. People thought she was going to show up with a date.
Yeah, she shows up with her other girlfriend. Yeah.
Here's the thing. This is the thing. I didn't know when I was watching the show.
Okay.
She's an ex-con.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She served time.
She's the only one. Yeah.
She's from the yard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She made shanks.
Yeah, with toothbrushes,
pieces of the wall.
Didn't sell her hair not one time on the yard.
Not one time.
Hell no.
She became the boss.
The boss.
Okay.
Yeah.
The shot caller.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
I mean, I just know that. I saw like a documentary once, so I just thought that was
I watch Oz, but continue.
Okay. So automatically she's operating on it because you go to jail for a year.
It's routine.
You learn some new skills.
Yeah, but I know one thing I know about time. People that went to jail, they know time is valuable and they appreciate their time. Why is she showing up late? You know what I mean?
Because she's doing something else. So here's the thing with Teresa.
Okay.
What I get.
I'm following you.
I'm going to, I don't want to go too ahead of myself here.
Okay.
But as I watched, I go, this is the dumbest person I've ever met. She can't, but then I go, wait a second.
Okay.
No one's this dumb.
No, you'd be surprised.
I don't think she's this dumb. I think she knows how to manipulate and cause issues in order to get what she wants. You show up that late, that's an intentional late move. You show up late, that late, to where everyone notices how late you are. That's a middle finger to Jackie. That's saying, I don't give a fuck about your party. I don't give a shit. And then I show up and I start just dropping rumors everywhere about the birthday boy, about your guy. She is playing this, I don't get. She's coming after her. I'm getting feelings like she's a little bit of Mary from Salt Lake City. There's something going on.
So you saying
it's not as dumb as it feels.
You think so?
I think so. So that's my first take.
Okay.
So she's going around the party.
Dropping seeds.
Dropping seeds. I mean, I'm telling everyone. Like random family.
Came out of nowhere, by the way.
No one asked.
But also she has a crush on.
And we hear about that later.
Evan. But also, Jackie, again, they have Jackie and Teresa, they have a little prior beef. Yeah. Because she accused
for the same thing.
The same thing. She was like, when Teresa was going through like her situation and her husband got accused of cheating on her, Jackie was like, well, if it looks like a duck, it quacks like a duck. It's a goddamn duck. You know, and she remembered that comment. So again, you do not forget about those things. So is there a little envy and a little like retaliation? Yeah,
100%.
So I get what you're saying, but I don't think she's a more on the Mary, because Mary was playing all the housewives.
Sure,
she was just playing Jackie.
Got it.
So, again, it's but again, that's not the only beef at that party.
No,
we get to Jennifer and we get to Melissa. Now, prior in this reunion, you know, Jennifer threw a shot. She was like, "You're self-absorbed." That's why I can't, you know, it made a kid's comment or something like that. And then, like, she, you know, and to her, I love Jennifer. She can't do any wrong in my eyes. And I heard she's like one of the richest. Okay.
So when you got a crush, and you're kind of one of those.
Yeah.
When you got a crush, can't do.
They can't do any wrong. So
again,
and her husband is a doctor, plastic. You know, he makes a lot of money. But I'm on my way up. So it's something there for.
And I've been hearing you wanted to go to law school, or you want to go to the doctorate program.
We'll talk about that off air.
Sure. Okay.
I
don't want to reveal your stuff.
Exactly.
I apologize for that.
Exactly. Come on, man.
I shouldn't have done that.
I emailed the people last night when they didn't get back with me. But yeah, so I see that prior, and then so Jennifer gets to the party, and then Melissa like looks at her, and Jen talks, you know, say, "Hey, everyone." She sees Jen, like, air kiss, air kiss. I love that pettiness.
Air kiss is good.
Air kiss, like, I see you, but I'm not gonna. COVID.
Do anything.
Yeah.
Like I hug everyone else and I give you the air.
Yes. I love that. And
I've done that move.
Yeah.
I've done not the air kiss, but I've done the move of like everyone's getting a hug and then I see someone I don't like and I just go,
deuces.
Which is worse. Yeah. It's worse than ignoring entirely. Because it's like, I see you, but I don't even acknowledge you. You pissed me off.
Yeah.
So
and I love that.
That pettiness I've done. Yes. I mean, I feel it. I feel that what she's doing.
So we have all this kind of beef at like Jackie's part, and we have Margaret. She's just there for the cocktails and the gossip.
Margaret's your classic, a little older, veteran, not quite dealing with the bullshit anymore. She's kind of the godmother a little bit. You know what I mean? She's kind of the one who later on creates the neutral space for the argument to take place. She's no longer in it. She's a little bit, hey, what are you ladies talking about over here?
Well, you know why she's like that? She got new titties.
And when you get new titties, you get a new lease.
Come on, man.
The big problems become small.
Yes, you got to be careful.
When the chest becomes big, the problems become small.
When the chest becomes big, the world becomes small.
Right.
That's what you're living in. You know what I mean?
Big titties, small problems.
There it is. Margaret. That's a perfect example.
Everyone else has that's her line for the thing.
Yeah.
Margaret. Yeah. Big titties, small problems.
And all your problems don't amount to my titties.
You know what I'm saying?
Cha-ching. And cha-ching. All right? So then we get to, and then, all right, so we got the ladies going on there. I get to know the fellas. This is where we at. You know what I mean? I love the thing about New Jersey because these fellas are involved. I get to know Frank. I get to know Bill. whatever the hell his name is. I get to know another Joe. 2 Joes, by the way. When have you ever had a clique with 2 Joes?
I mean, they're just human veins.
And they,
you know what I'm saying?
They are.
I mean, they're just juiced up.
Yeah, they are.
Because no one at 50 is that red and has that many veins popping out of their face.
Not at all. I'm looking at Frank.
That's
I'm like, yo.
HTH mixed with a little bit of, what is it? T-ball or what's that shit called?
What?
The steroids. What's it called?
HTH?
HTH. And then
HGH?
what's the HGH? And then what's the other one? Tyrannobol. T-ball. Yeah.
Tyrannobol?
I know the name. Come on, dude. I know the names. I've heard the names.
Are you juicing?
I'm not juicing. Oh yeah, I wish, right? I mean, I would not look like this if I was juicing. But those dudes are human juice. They call them juice heads.
Yeah.
In Jersey Shore and stuff. Because I will say this, I'm a huge Jersey Shore fan.
Okay.
I've watched it all multiple times.
I watched all of
So
it.
I love my Jersey Italians.
Okay, all right.
And they love the steroids.
Well, you will love Frank. Now, I love Frank because Frank is not petty. Let me tell you why Frank is not petty. He's married to my girl, Dolores. Now, the thing about Dolores is she just got her ass done, right? Now, her boyfriend, David, he's a doctor. Works all the time. He usually don't go to the outings. But her ex-husband does. Think about it. Think about their situation. Now, I love.
What a situation this is.
I love.
What a situation this is.
Yo, this is what I knew Dolores is a goddess. Because the fact that she has her ex-husband and her current boyfriend are friends. Not only that, her son lives with her boyfriend and she lives with her ex-husband. What the fuck? I mean,
she lives with her ex-husband.
Yeah.
Son lives with boyfriend.
Yeah.
And not to jump ahead, but ex-husband lived with boyfriend.
Yeah.
For rehab.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
for leg rehab.
And she got a brand new ass.
She got a brand new ass.
A brand new ass.
Now, I was not aware that when you get a new ass, they literally cut your whole ass off and put a new one on because that's what those marks look like. Yeah. I mean, would you want work done that left that type of scarring? I thought they just when you get a new ass, like they just kind of it's like implants. They cut a little hole and they stuff some stuff up there. I didn't know they like in Frank's words, filleted you. I mean, it was like lines. Yeah. It was insane.
Well, she must didn't go to, Tijuana.
She must have gone to that like Jersey Shore, just kind of like 1099.
That's why David was pissed off. He was like, man.
He's like, I know people who can do this.
You went behind my back. And now I got to look at these scars. And not only what you going to do? He's going to shut his ass up, and I love Dolores. She's shaking her new ass. It's a little droopy a little bit, but we can work on that. She lift it up.
Well, that's the thing between hitting the gym versus just getting the work done. It's like, I think you got to do the combo move probably.
Yeah, but Dolores seems too cool for the gym.
Dolores is a very fine older woman.
Very fine.
Killing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dolores also, in my opinion, is like the coolest because she's got both her guys getting along.
I love.
She's
women.
Cool with it. Yeah. Like it just feels very healthy and cool. You know what I mean?
She's a classic example.
There's no weird jealousy. Everyone's cool.
Everyone, and she got all her men in, even her son. Everyone is in line. She is like, if you want to talk about women empowerment, it should be her goddamn face next to that picture. I mean, god damn it. She got every dude in line, no problem. She do what she wants. And they had a little argument with her and David. He was like, why you got your ass done? I mean, you want to talk about it? He was like, all right, I don't want to talk about it anymore. And she just looked at him. And then she had her ex-husband go talk to the boyfriend. Oh, my God. Girl.
By the way.
Girl.
That whole situation's amazing. Now, it is interesting to me. Do you get the feeling that like her and Frank have really good chemistry?
Oh, best friends. They call it best friends.
And her and David don't as much. Maybe she's kind of into David because he's like wealthy and he's like solid. I think when you get older too, you're less interested in like hot chemistry and a little more interested in like stability.
Yeah.
If you're like 50 and you're a woman, you're a little bit like, I just don't want a guy to be a dick. I don't want it because Frank, kind of is a playboy and all this stuff. But like, I think David represents like a wealthy, stable guy. But she has all the chemistry with Frank still. Because they're like laughing, having a great time.
They go to parties together.
They live together. I wonder, do you think they hook up every once in a while?
Oh, man, you talking about somebody cheating.
You think they hook up?
Man, that's Dolores.
No, she wouldn't.
That's Dolores.
I'm sorry for bringing that up. I apologize.
Bro, that's Dolores.
I'm just thinking lonely nights issues. You're living with the guy you had sex with for 30 years. Like, it'd be
well,
so easy to quickly just to accidentally snap into that.
I don't want to jump ahead, but Dolores rarely drinks, right? And when she drinks, she doesn't get belligerent. So
she's in control.
She is in control. So that's why she had. Look at her situation.
Sorry, I just had to bring it up.
Come on, man.
I know, that was out of line. I apologize.
That's Dolores.
I'll bring that back. I'll never say Dolores.
It's Women's History Month.
Cantania. I apologize.
God damn.
Women's History Month?
I don't say international. I don't say that.
It's national.
Whatever, national.
No, it is international. You're saying I don't say international. You're like, it's national. It's a USA month, baby.
It's Women's History Month.
All right.
That's it. So
you give them the month.
I give them the month.
It was just a day, I think.
It was?
Yeah, on Monday it was like International Women's Day.
Nah, I give it on.
You give them the month. Okay, you're trying to win points. I see what you're doing.
Dolores.
I mean, it's low hanging fruit, but I appreciate it.
It is.
Okay, so
goddamn.
So we got Jennifer and Melissa drama, which is interesting because the whole
boring.
kind of. So what we're basically we never explained the drama. The drama is that Jennifer accused Melissa of being vain, which is classic. Like the two pretty girls on the show going back and forth. It's kind of like there's always one that's really into the looks, and there's always a one that's annoyed that the other one's into the looks. We saw that with Salt Lake City too, between Lisa and Whitney. There's always like the two pretty girls going back and forth a little bit. Who, you know what I mean? It's a flex and who's prettier kind of vibe. That's the vibe I get with Melissa and Jennifer. They're the two young, good-looking girls who there's a competition there.
I think we know which one is into the looks, and that's Melissa. And Jennifer, like, look at her. You know, she is the one who points out this girl's always in it.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
It's annoying. You can't just be normal. You have to.
Exactly. Okay.
And just as a point out from myself, we got Teresa's brother
is married to Melissa.
So that's the family connection.
That's Joe.
Yes.
Yeah. I like Joe. I like Joe.
I like Joe too. Like the guys are great.
The guy, I can relate to the guys.
And let's just talk about this. One of my favorite things, and not just because they're guys at all, but I do like the fact that we got more involvement in Jersey. This is like the first series I've ever seen where the men are like involved in the drama. They're doing the interviews. They're having good nights out together. Like it's more than just like the classic housewives husband interviews. Just like, yeah, we're working through some things.
Yeah,
and that's it. Where these guys are like talking about it, they're getting into it, they're getting drunk, they're having fun, and that's the Italian thing.
Okay,
the Italians are wild. So I used to work in Italian restaurants during my whole like college and then like high school.
Okay,
Italians are wild.
Ooh.
They're fucking wild.
Okay,
it's a different speed entirely. We'll get into this in a little bit with Teresa, and I'll touch on what I'm feeling once we get into the Teresa and Jackie fight. But you want to get into the fight? Let's get into the fight
because that's basically the whole first episode.
That's the whole first episode.
Yeah,
and the first episode and I feel like third episode have the most juice in them. So we'll kind of blaze through. But
okay,
so we didn't hear who told Jackie that Teresa was talking shit at the party. We just know that Jackie called Teresa and said, "Hey, I heard."
Well, she said one of her friends.
Yeah, so someone who knows, it could have been one of the girls on the show or someone else said, "Hey, Teresa," who went, by the way,
to everyone,
told like at least 10 people.
She was drunk. Sure,
she knew
she knew what she was doing. Okay,
at least 10 people about like, what's he doing at the gym? Da, 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 da. So then she says, "Let's meet at." What did she say?
At Margaret's house. But wait, when I want to go back to this. The sneaky and conniving thing that she did at the party was she wanted to get people on her side with Evan cheating. You know,
she kept going.
She kept going.
Everyone shut her down. Yep. Everyone would be like,
"Bro,
I never heard of.
Never heard it." Yeah.
She's like, "Okay, next person. Hey, have you heard?"
No. You heard about what he does at the gym? He was like, "What, work out?" No, I heard he does more than work out. He's like, "No, I never heard it." He steps around.
Works out the cheeks.
Yeah. He sleeps around with, I was like, "Wait, what? Where are you coming from?" You know? So
she was trying.
She was pressing a little bit too hard. Yeah.
Not a little, like a lot of it. It's one thing if someone brought it up and she was like, "Yeah, I heard," whatever. She just kept going person to person. Hopefully someone would bite.
Yeah.
Shit.
And she never named who told her. She said, "I want that person underneath the bus." I was like, "Oh, okay." She didn't want to tell the person, the girls. Well, they was like, where did you hear this from? Who's the source? Because it sounded like you making it up.
Right.
because you're a little jealous of what Jackie and all that. So you couldn't be on her side. But go ahead. So you get a phone call from Jackie. She says, like, I heard you was talking crazy about my husband at his birthday party. Let's meet in neutral territory and Margaret's house. So, which
by the way, is such like a gangster thing.
Yeah.
Let's meet with neutral territory, like under the bridge.
And Teresa was like, wait, you want to come to my house? She was like, nah, I think it's better if we have someone.
And later on, she even said, like, I'm glad we met somewhere else, because if she would have said that shit in my house, that would have gone down. And I'm thinking, this is some gang shit. You know what I mean? That sounds like gangbangers. It sounds like good thing we didn't meet in my spot, because we met under that bridge in the middle of our spots, or else you would have gotten
Because I already know what the guns are.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, damn, already you're just like gnarly.
So we get there.
So we get to the fight. And at first Jackie's pretty chill, but Jackie's just basically saying to her, like, yo, you just got to apologize. The only way we're getting out of here in a good place, I don't want to talk about anything. You need to say you were wrong.
And then Teresa goes, I'm not wrong. I heard it. I didn't start it. I heard it.
Yes.
So I asked. I didn't start the rumor, and she said, "Yeah, but you going around say it.
Yeah,
you're going around spreading this rumor. You didn't start it, but you're going around spreading this rumor.
Right.
So say sorry to my man, because that's stuff that you can damage your relationship.
Sure.
Now, I want to ask you something. Yeah. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
If you hear a rumor about your significant other cheating, and you know, like, oh, hey, there's no way. There's no way. Would you act like go in defense mode, or like, apologize to somebody? Are you like, oh, they just talking about us? Oh, look at them hating. What would you do? You know what I mean? How would you react?
You mean for Jackie?
For Jackie, like,
here's the thing. If it was someone I didn't know, my response is very different than someone who's like maybe a kind of a friend.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
So if it was someone I randomly heard about that they were talking shit, I'd be like, what the fuck is their issue?
Yeah.
If it's someone I actually knew, I'd be like, what's your problem? Right? Like, if it's someone I knew enough to invite to my party.
Oh, I didn't know that. Listeners, he just shut me down.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I invite you to my party and you're talking shit about me and my person at my party that I invited you to. We got issues.
Oh, I'm on Jackie's side now. Okay. The hell with me.
You know what I mean? We got issues big time.
Oh, I got issues with it.
Here's my also thing. Teresa to me is a little bit like, she's not making any sense, because at least if you're going to say that you heard the issue, apologize for the fact that you told everyone except Jackie, because her whole thing kept being like, yo, I heard about this and you needed to know. I would have wanted to know. Wouldn't you want to know? But it's like, well, you never told me. You told everyone else at the party, which is the bullshit part of it.
You went behind my back.
You just told everyone else. You never come to me. It's not like you came to me at the party and then talked to me and I didn't like to hear it. You never told me. I had to hear that you were talking shit to everyone else.
Well, it goes back to your plan. She's a master manipulator.
She is there to cut down Jackie. That's the reality. So here's one. So everyone who watched the show obviously knows Teresa's fucking crazy, and her logic didn't make any sense, because every time Jackie would say, like, you talk shit on me, why did you do that? You did that at my party. And she'd be like, well, you're weak. You should be able to handle this. And if it's not true, then you should tell me to shut the fuck up. And I go, that's not how it works, right? Like, you don't just do whatever you want and say horrible shit about someone, and then when they say, why did you do that? You go, you should be able to handle it. Yeah. That doesn't make any sense, right? Yeah. And then Jackie says, well, how would you feel if I started a rumor about your daughter that said she does coke?
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom.
At school.
And Teresa, instead of going, I see where you're coming from, flips out, leaves, and calls her the C word 25 times. Now, this is so Italian.
What'd you say?
What I'm saying is, like, it's this weird family thing.
Yeah.
They're like, family's off limits.
But
you can't say anything about your family.
But she's talking about Jackie.
But that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's how the Italian roll is. Like, they'll insult each other to the highest level, but then they don't keep the same standard. Yeah. Like, they'll just insult each other, and then someone will say one thing they don't like and be like, how dare you say that about my family? Well, it's like, you just insulted me and my family for 10 minutes. Like, it's crazy. It's passionate. They will literally insult you to death And then you're best friends 5 minutes later, but you never know what's coming. And that's Teresa. Teresa's just like, dude, what is about to happen in the next 5 seconds?
It sounds dumb and exhausting.
Scary and exhausting is exactly how it is.
Okay. Because she gets on my nerves. I can't stand it.
Dude, she's wild.
She's my worst. She's my least favorite housewife.
She's hard to stomach because she's so crazy. Like, you can't even use logic.
And they was trying to talk to her when they went to this. Okay, go ahead.
When they went on the thing, they were just like, hey, by the way. And then she would just be like, dude, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
It's like, all they did was just ask you a question of like, why did you do that?
And she apologized a couple. So she was like, yo, Jackie. They kept calling Jackie. Obviously, Jackie didn't go. Now we're skipping. They get invited. Morgan invites everyone to this lake. Yeah. Right? You can't fly because it's COVID times. All the ladies like, all right, I'm down. Right? Jackie was like, if Teresa's going and she hasn't apologized to my husband, I'm not going. I don't want to be around her, right? Teresa goes, thank God she didn't come because I was going to wear that bitch out, give her a verbal ass whooping. And I'm like, God damn. All she did was like use an analogy. And she goes, fuck that, right? This girl is like, she is like a piece of lit to me. Right? And I'm going to pluck her the whole time. But that's basically how she's looking at it. But again, the whole time, Teresa, every time she gets drunk, it's like Mary and Jess and Jen in Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
You know, like they were at this dinner table, right? Some beef going on, clearly. We got Melissa and Jennifer. They ain't make up yet. And then we got Teresa, and she goes, man, F Jackie, you know, I'm over it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Then we have Margaret goes, oh, Jen, it seems like you and Melissa are getting along pretty great, right? Melissa handled it pretty well. She was like, I don't know. I think we are. Am I self-absorbed this trip? And then Jen was like, no, I didn't mean it. Played it off, whatever.
They handled it pretty mature. They handled it as normal people should.
Then they handled it, all right, settled their beef.
Snuffed it,
whatever. Just for the sake of
doesn't
having
mean
a good
they're best
time.
friends, but it's like, hey, that was whatever. Drama.
They got it
under
up
the bridge.
Water underneath the goddamn bridge. Then it's not even up to Teresa. Teresa goes F Jackie out of nowhere. What the fuck?
That's what I'm talking about. That's that like you can't forgive it. She's pissed off. She's trying to keep the coals burning. The coals are going out, and she has to find a way to keep them going.
Okay, you want to take over?
So she's losing her mind.
I'm pissed off.
What do we got? We got the ladies are on this trip, you know, and I was pissed at Jackie that she didn't go on this trip.
She's like a Mary. For
me, it was a little bit like, Jackie, you're going to lose ground because all the ladies are going to hang out with Teresa the whole time, and they're going to have a little bonding. They're going to hang out. They might. I'm saying it's possible. They have a good time together. They hang out.
But
blah,
Melissa
blah, blah.
kept calling. Like they kept calling.
But I'm just saying you run the risk.
Okay.
Of them not hearing the right side of the story.
Okay, I got you.
And so for me, it's like, Jackie, you should have gone on the trip and fought for your friendships, fought for the group, and just said, hey, Teresa, I'm not letting you win this thing. You should have gone on that trip because here's the thing. The first time they met, Jackie wrecked her with like logic. Teresa stormed out because she didn't know what to say. So I think if, you know, Teresa was saying stuff like, oh, if she comes on this trip, I'm going to give her a verbal lashing. No, Jackie's smart. Jackie's a lawyer. Like, she knows how to handle herself.
Love it.
So I feel like if she would have gone, there would have been some real great exchanges. I'm a little sad that didn't happen because I felt like they could have really gotten into it. So I'm a little sad about that, but it's okay.
I didn't know that. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Let's see.
Then they get on. You want to talk about how they pranked the husband?
Yeah, let's talk about that. So
how bored are women?
It's so lame.
Okay, go ahead.
It's so lame. It's so just like corny. It's like, ladies, listen.
Don't play with that cheating stuff. I was watching my girl and I said, if you ever.
I was going to ask you about this because I was like, I mean, really with the prank, like.
He said, I got my kids in the car. You should have stopped.
He's running around. The girls are drunk. They think this is funny. And by the way, this is Teresa calling her brother, who's married to Melissa, about Melissa cheating. And of course, Teresa's at the center of this. Of course, Teresa just has this idea. You know, it's just like, Teresa, do you ever chill out?
She's great at lying.
Do you ever not cause people hell? Like, you are just a walking...
dramatic.
brutal person to be around. Like, how are these girls? I feel like these girls have to have her around because it's like a contract at this point.
I mean, yeah, she's been there since season 1, I heard.
How could you possibly want to hang out with someone like that?
She's so disgusting.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
It's also scary. You know that any moment she could start some shit about you.
She's a liar. She's good at it.
So she prank calls the bro and says, hey, Melissa got the number from this restaurant guy and they've been texting all day, blah, blah, blah. And the guy's like, think about it, man. Like, if someone called you with that information,
Your
you'd be
sister.
sick.
No, not anyone. Your goddamn blood.
Your blood calls you. And if you heard that, you'd be sick to your stomach.
I got the kids in the car.
You're working hard with the kids. Like, what if he would have said something horrible in a moment of weakness,
anger, yeah,
and then caused a big problem? Like, I hate those are not good pranks.
He handled that situation I love Joe. Because listen, if my sister would have did that to me, and she'd have told me that about my girl, my girl would have hated me. My girl, what you mean? Like, by themselves? And you didn't watch them? Man, y'all, no, hell, I knew she was a whore when and just, you know.
would have lost it.
I'd have lost it.
And then we could cause problems because then all of a sudden she goes, I'm joking. What the hell's your problem? And you're like, oh,
well, shit, I'm joking too. Shit, I knew
you guys were joking.
Yeah, I was playing along. But again, and she almost got upset because she was like, Joe, you should know I never do. I got the kids in the car. Don't play with me.
I'm running around. You guys are drunk. My sister calls me and is concerned. What am I supposed to do?
Thank you. So you want to sign off on this? But
it was a little. I would say this: if a friend called me and said that to me, I would probably firstly think they were joking. So it is a little sketchy. But again, it's Italian. It's very Italian to be like, "What'd you say?" Like they just like the Italian dudes are wild. Like they're just immediately like, "What?" Like they pop off fast. And so I could see them, and we saw it later with the boys. They were all like getting drunk and like wild, and like that's how they are. Like they go wild.
I love the guys.
So let's get over to the guys because
that's what I'm talking about. I'm ready.
I love these guys. They're hilarious.
Yeah.
They're just Italian.
Yeah.
And I'm spacing on So
you got Joe, both Joes. You got Frank. You got Bill. And David and Joe.
Oh yeah, Margaret's husband.
Bill, right? It's Bill.
Isn't Bill Jennifer's husband?
Who's Jennifer?
So we got we got Melissa's husband.
Yeah.
Who's Joe?
Oh yeah.
The shorter squatty guy.
Margaret has another Joe.
She has a guy who's kind of the gray-haired guy he's like not the juicy Italian.
His name is Joe as well.
Dolores, we have David and Frank.
Frank, yeah.
And then Jackie,
we have
Evan.
And
then Jennifer, we got Bill.
Bill, there it is.
The doctor.
Yeah, I love Bill.
Okay, so
and they had these frat initiations. They had the flashback of the husbands just like going crazy. I love that.
So at the hangout, Evan's not there.
Nah.
Which was interesting.
Well, so David doesn't come.
David was not there. So David and Evan maybe seem to be kind of doing their own thing, but the other boys are kind of homies. And it looked like a good hang. Like they're joking around. I like Little Joe. I'm going to call him Little Joe.
Okay.
Because Little Joe is funny to me. Like he's just the guy. He's like, you have some wasabi, man. Hey, have another shot, man. He's like giving Frank a headlock. Like
nuggy.
They're having fun.
Yeah.
Now, what are your thoughts on the whole poker thing?
I thought it was dope. I mean, I didn't like how, who won? Jennifer's husband won once.
Well, the other Joe. So this was
another Joe.
This was Margaret's husband.
Yeah, he just like was
cleaned up. Are you a poker guy?
Nah.
Because that always seems to be the classic old guy thing. It's like poker.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, it's fine, but like guys will spend like hours playing poker.
That's the longest game you can lose your money. Like
forever. Imagine working for 4 hours and then losing money. You're like, God damn it. Like, that was brutal.
I fold. Shit.
But I get it. It's a hangout. You're hanging out.
You're just chilling. Yeah.
Dude, let's talk about Joe's house.
I like it.
Little Joe's house. He's got the wine room into the poker room. I mean, that dude's...
Who
are these guys? They're balling. Like, they got some dope houses.
Well, I'm glad you said that about Joe.
Because I don't know the history about these guys. They're all balling. Other than the doctor, our doctors are obviously balling. But, like, who are these other guys?
Well, Joe is Melissa's husband, right?
Right.
And Jen got a rumor at Evan's party from a close friend or the real estate girl. She goes, well, Joe did like a little
Little
seminar. Joe. Lil Joe did a little seminar, and he owes like I guess her brother or someone tens thousands of dollars. So Jennifer knows this information. She goes to Margaret, and Margaret's like, "Well, you got to tell her. If you tell her and she hears it from someone else, like you're saying it, then it sounds like a rumor." She was like, "Just depend on how you frame it." And I'm thinking like, "Damn, you in this house." And also, it was a reports like he put on Instagram like how he renovated this house and all that.
But he actually didn't. Yeah.
Fucking fraud.
So Little Joe's a fraud?
I don't know.
I like him though.
I like him as well.
Doesn't mean it means you can still cheat at business. But
yeah.
That's a bummer.
So you talk about the house. I'm glad you said that. And Jennifer, and she's in a tough pickle because she just made up, well, quote unquote, made up with Melissa. So I'm kind of curious on how that episode. How she's gonna approach her.
Yeah.
But Lil Joe is losing in the poker game and losing out here owing people. It's not a good look for him.
Not a good look.
Yeah.
Also, I remember there was a moment when Jennifer was talking to, I don't remember who she was talking to, either Dolores or Margaret, about how that she knew about Melissa's husband and the drama there. And how she was like, I don't know if I should say anything. And it was either Margaret or Dolores was saying something like, well, if you don't say anything, then you're not a good friend. What are your thoughts on this?
Okay.
What are your thoughts on if someone or a kind of a friend, if you hear something about them that they might want to know, let's say, but it's negative.
Yeah.
Let's say that their significant other's cheating, maybe.
Okay.
That their significant other's doing some shady shit.
Yeah.
That their kid has issues that, you know what I mean? Like, how do you feel about telling the person versus like, that's their business?
That's their business.
Got it.
Plain as that. Like,
so if you, okay, let's do this. Let's say you found out my girl was cheating on me.
Yeah.
Would you tell me?
That's their business.
You wouldn't tell me? Hold on a second.
Wait, what? Huh? Evan, I don't, if I know for a fact.
You're telling me.
If I know for a fact.
If you heard.
See what I'm saying?
No,
heard.
Absolutely. If you heard.
Yeah.
From, let's say, our buddy, Justin.
Okay.
Justin goes, I was at dinner last night.
Yeah.
And I think I saw Evan's girl making out with a guy.
And left with him.
Well, chill. Let's not. Why are you getting so into the story?
I was just saying.
Can you just chill out?
Man, I was in there.
You were getting more into it. Like, let's not. I'm fake hurt right now.
Picture
okay?
it.
I'm fake hurt.
Okay, I apologize.
We're not fake. Make it worse.
My bad. Okay, go ahead.
So then, and you see, just okay, fine. She leaves with him.
Yeah.
What do you do next day?
I'm like, Justin, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up.
You for real?
That's none of our business. Maybe I don't want to involve it. Maybe that's her brother. We don't know.
Making out my brother?
I watch a lot of Game of Thrones. I don't know if y'all Lannisters. I don't know. But I'm saying this.
You're telling me.
Yeah.
You wouldn't tell me.
Evan, you ever seen that TV show?
Think long and hard about what you say right now.
I'm going to ask you a question. What is your question?
Yes.
You ever seen that TV show on ABC? It comes on like on Saturday or Fridays, late at night. It's called What Would You Do? And they put these people in a situation. Okay.
With John Quixotes.
Correct. Yes, John Quixotes. Right?
He goes, hi, I'm John Quixotes.
Yes, exactly. And you see, like, they put these people in like these situations.
Yes.
And they
some
want
racist guy will say some shit or some, whatever.
Do you know the people of color are not on a lot of those episodes? Because we tend to mind our goddamn business, Evan. And you don't have a show if it's a lot of black. I'm pretty sure they filmed a lot of black. There's like, God damn it, we can't get not one. We can't get not one. Come on, God. We know.
I'll go.
Oh, shit.
Go on.
Damn. He cursing his. Oh, he is racist. Can you hear my ice cream, please?
Get out of here?
Yeah, it's like, they like, God.
It's always like the white people like, this is an outrage.
Exactly.
I'm going to do the right thing.
I'm trying to tell you. So the situation is.
But I'm not a random person in a restaurant.
You're not a random person in a restaurant.
I'm your friend.
And I say, Justin, go tell Evan. Because you're not going to hear it from me. I didn't see her. I don't know.
Let's say you see it.
What?
Let's say you heard what I said.
What?
Let's say you see it. If you don't tell me.
Yeah. I got to tell you it. If I see it.
If you saw it and you still don't tell me, you're dead to me. Okay? If you see it, now it's one thing if there's a story, but if you see that shit and you don't tell me.
Yeah. I like, yo, F.
You're done.
I'm like, yo, F, you might want to
check on the house.
Check on that.
Okay, but you're telling me if you hearsay.
Nah, I don't act on hearsay. If my eyes see her cheating on you.
That's different.
I was like, God damn, I gotta tell him.
Okay.
Yeah. But if it's some word of mouth, man, nah. Because that's gonna cause
that's
problems.
What I'm getting at is like, I also think that type of behavior and that type, I gotta tell this person because I heard a rumor. That's saved for people that are in good positions with someone, not if you've just had a beef. So if I'm Jennifer and I've heard a rumor about Melissa's husband not paying people or whatever, I would have. I'm just like, I'm not saying a word because we just got good.
Yeah.
Let someone else break that to her. But there's this weird thing with all these women about like, I'm trying to be a good friend. Like Teresa's whole thing to Jackie was like, I want to be a good friend, let you know that there's some rumors going on around. It's a weird excuse for causing drama and being a gossip.
Everything you said, a rumor doesn't create great friendship. So great friend is just a hidden of them trying to be messy.
And now if we're really great friends, we don't have drama, maybe.
Yeah. But
definitely if we didn't just have drama or if we don't get along, that's not the person.
Yeah.
You just leave it out. You just go, that's not my business.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
What would you do with black people? That's all you do. What would you do?
1-star rating. What would you do with black people? Because they don't say anything. Because they're like none of their business.
That'd be a 2-minute episode. That'd be a 2-minute goddamn
John
episode.
Gibbs is like, and yet again, no one said
a
goddamn word.
Tune in next week. Hopefully we can get someone to say something. Hopefully we go past 6 minutes this time because the monologue was 4. God, yeah.
That's too good.
Yeah.
So I'm loving this. I'm liking the ladies. I think they're fun. I think they're I like that they're different energies. Now they're veterans.
Yeah.
They've been in the game for 11 years.
Yeah.
They've been on the show for 11 years. So they're used to it. They know what works. They know what doesn't. They know the drama. I can feel that from them. You know what I mean? It feels like Salt Lake, everyone's kind of, I don't know what to do. This is like, I've been in the game. I've seen it all. I liked it. I enjoyed them. I thought they were cool. I hope we keep heating up. I like the husbands.
I love the husbands.
So I'm digging it.
Yeah.
I'm digging this. I'm digging I'm also for the house cats. Yeah. I'm liking that we're going back and forth between 2 shows.
I like that.
I like that we're
dedicating this for them.
What?
We're dedicating 2 shows because this is a lot.
It's a lot.
My eyes hurt.
But it's mainly a lot because of we got to catch up.
Yeah.
So now that we're in it now it's pretty chill.
Yeah, I like
a couple episodes a week. We're chilling. And I also like that we're changing.
Yeah.
Like I'm not getting bored. I'm not going to get bored because before when you're like doing one every episode, you're kind of like, okay. If you have a bad episode, it's boring. Now we get 2 episodes every time. There's more to talk about.
I loved it. Yeah. It's a lot to talk about. And you know what I noticed, man? We're changing our clothes. Like right now I have a jacket on. I'm cold. I'm in Jersey. Next week, no shirt on. I'm in Maui.
And then we go over. We're in Maui.
How you doing?
There you go. How you doing, bro?
How you doing, bro?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
You know what I mean? Fuck your mother.
Fuck your mother.
That's a whole thing. It's like Joey Diaz. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
How you doing?
How you doing? Oh, fuck you.
Hey, come over.
Come over.
Tell your mother I love her. You know, it's that whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so next week we're back on Temptation Island.
Yeah.
The following week, we're back on this, so we're back and forth, swap. Let us know how you're feeling. Let us know if you have any questions, any topics you want us to tackle. Subscribe, let us know how you're feeling about this stuff. I feel like we've been getting good engagement from the house cats and good DMs and shit like that. So we love you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We do.
See you next week.
House cats.
Peace.